So let me see if I can still do this. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that is good. Whoosh. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. 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 Wow. That was intense. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about information marketing. Okay. We want to talk about information marketing. So what is information marketing? Information marketing is simply bringing out useful and valued content to a specific audience to add value to them and help them solve their problems or help them become more enlightened. Yeah, you know, I've always been doing my video indoors, so this is the first time I'm coming out to do a video like this in this awesome sporting arena, Muritala Square, Kaduna State. Now I'm going to give you 3 important facts for you to know about information marketing. Fact number 1, you have to know your target audience. I mean, it's a core principle in marketing and sales. Before you bring out a product, you should know who your target audience are. Logic, or that's just common sense? So you have to know your target audience. Now let's say you want to bring out a product to solve a problem. It therefore means before you conceptualize that idea, you probably know those who are having the problem or those who need that kind of information, and that is where you start from. Now, once you identify your target audience, you produce the materials needed for your target audience to solve their problem. Okay, so this is like a volleyball pitch or basketball pitch, something like that. And let's say your target audience are basketball players. What information do you want to give to them to help them become better in the sport? So that is one thing you should know about information marketing. If your target audience are farmers in a specific niche, let's say the poultry business, you may want to give them a useful information on how to grow their broilers in just 6 weeks. How they can get 2 to 2.5 kg or 3 kg broiler in 6 weeks without spending too much capital, okay, for feed and all that, everything. Now we have an audience that we are trying to market to. Let's say poultry farmers. These are our audience. Now what is common to them? They usually take long time to rear their poultry birds, especially let's say rabbits, or let's say broilers. They are broilers, poultry broilers. Okay. Now our aim is to help them understand a food formulation that can enable them grow their broilers from, let's say, 2 kg in 10 weeks to 2.5 and 3 kg in 6 weeks. Now that will make them become more profitable because they are not going to be spending much money buying feed or rearing the broilers for a long period. It saves them more money. That means more profit for them. Now we have identified a problem. What's the problem? We want to help farmers solve the problem of making their broilers grow fast to a specific weight under or within 6 weeks. Now what next do? You package the information, you put it together in a format that can be easily accessible. There are different formats you can use when it comes to information marketing. You can use the normal PDF, you can use Microsoft Word, Office Word, you can use Kindle, you can also use MP3, you can also use MP3 is audio, you can use MP4. MP4 is video. That means you can create this content either in an audio form or a video form, right? Now once that is done, you now make sure that you carve out, you make the content you have produced accessible. Accessibility of content. Once you have finalized the 4 P's of marketing: price, place, promotion, promo, you've done all that, you've created your flyers, your advert, everything, you now make sure your product is accessible. Okay? Accessible in the sense that when a customer purchases your product, how do they get that product? You have to make it seamless. You shouldn't be of a stress to them. So accessibility is key. You can put it in Google Drive, you can put it on Telegram, you can put it on your website. If you have a website, you can send it directly to their emails. You can send it directly to their emails. So whichever option you choose, just make sure that once a customer pays for your product, they can easily get it. Now you must also remember that customers have a perception about online business. Some of them think all this online business and activities like this are scam. So you must position yourself in a situation where you eliminate the fear of being scammed and make sure that you build trust with your customer, your potential buyers. So once you've achieved that, what you then do is to launch out. You know what you mean by launch out? You know, you finalize all your products. Don't forget, this is a digital product. So you've created your digital product and it is something that is accessible once the customer pays for it. So what you now do is to launch out, make sure that you throw your advert everywhere they can see it, and that is just it. That's just it. Then keep your phone close to you. This is my own phone. Keep your phone close to you. What are you doing to engage and interact with your customers? Once a customer reaches out to you, hello, Mr. Joseph, I've seen your product on how to make broilers go to 3 kg in in six weeks. Please, I need this information, and I've just made my payment. So you just, with a button, you push it to their email. You can also automate the process such that even when you are asleep and someone pays for your product, you can get that product delivered to them. There are some other sites you can use, sites like Expertnaire. Expertnaire is a digital store where you have a whole lot of products posted there, and affiliate marketers make use of that platform to sell their affiliate products. So you can host your product on Expertnaire, and affiliate marketers will get to work. They promote your product everywhere. Once somebody buys your product, you get it delivered to them. So that's where I wrap it up for you on information marketing. Let me see if I can still do some press up before I go. Okay. Let's see. Push, push, push. All right, let's go. Yeah. Oh my God. Ooh. 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 Yeah. Yeah. My God. I'm so stained. Yeah. All right, guys. That will be all for now. See you in my next video. Yeah.